Today I'm going to be modifying my K2. I had about 4 months. I picked up this heating set. So we're going to install this heater. Hopefully I can start printing some more engineering filament. Stay tuned. Alright, once you get the power off, get your riser, your D3P riser off, your CFSs, get everything disconnected. You're going to take the back cover off. There's 13 screws holding on the cover. Most of them are around the perimeter. You got 2 in there for your poop chute. The 2 on your electrical connector you don't need to take out. I've already taken some of these out. And this guy here, it's hidden under the sticker, so let's peel the sticker back. Alright, 13 screws are out, and the cover comes right off. I decided I'm going to mount it on the back side, and then what we'll do is we will flip this fan around, because right now it's blowing out. So we're going to flip the fan around, which is pretty simple. I'll make a template to drill the holes. I'll put a link up for the template. Line it up, drill the holes, and then we will just mount the heater box right on the back. Alright, so we're going to start by switching this fan over. So that's channel 1. You could use, I've taken it off a couple times so it's easy. Just pair of needle nose, pull it. There is 4 Allen heads. I took the other ones out already. So we're just going to take this guy out. Alright, all 4 screws are out. So now we're just going to pull this guy completely out. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. And we're just going to flip them around. So we'll put that back in. So now that we have it back in, I'm just going to put it, so originally the sticker was facing outwards, now it's facing inwards. So it's in. We got to put the 4 screws. 4 screws are in. Just run the wire back. It should reach. No. Alright, it does reach. It's just a little tight, but it'll snap in. Alright, so all the wiring's back up. So what we'll do now is we will power it up. Give it a second to power on. Make sure we get no error codes. Alright, so we're up. No error codes. So what we're going to do now is we'll go to settings, go to fan. There's that new beep ever since the firmware update. Go to fan, go to back. So now, not like you can see it, but this fan is blowing into the chamber. This one back here is blowing out. Let me get a piece of paper. So you can see that one's blowing out now. This one, nothing. And then, perfect. So the big fan's blowing into the chamber where we'll put the heating unit, and the small one's still sucking out. Alright, the drill template just came off the printer. So I'll say good. We'll pop this off. Alright, so we're going to use this to align the holes that we have to drill in the back of the housing. It just has a couple little pegs and the holes you need to drill. So here's the housing. This just should... Yep, missed the hole. Just gonna get the small one in. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand. Okay, so there you go. It lines up with the old circle. Just make sure it's square. You saw I had it in the wrong hole. And then a 3mm drill, and you could drill out your holes. Well, you get the point. I drilled them before, so all right, so we put the heater on the back side there, and now we're just going to line up our holes, put our 4 screws in. All right, the 4 screws are in. The heater's mounted to the back, so now we're just going to button it up. I've been running some tests, so I just put 3 temperature sensors inside. It's kind of hard. I don't want to see you to open the door, but there's one on the bottom, one in the middle, one on the top. So right now it's pretty consistent. It's within a degree. This is in Fahrenheit. You can see it's 96 outside. So it's probably been in there for about a half hour. So All right, got it all buttoned up. Looks pretty good. So now we will run some tests. Plug in the power cable, hook up the little screen that it comes with, and we'll see what happens. All right, we're back after about 45 minutes. Chamber temperature, bed temperature at 100. We maxed out the 1 meter. My other meter is reading 131, and the bed temperature, chamber temperature, is about 52 C. I mean, a lot better than what it was. Didn't hit the 70 C, but it's definitely an improvement.